the character I could relate to the most is Miguel, because like he's like really active and really hyper, and he like listens to music, and I like listening to music. Like Aileen said, I could listen to it all day, and like his personality just like relates to mine because I'm like wild, you know, not like that, but like hyper.
I believe that.
Yeah, you're so hyper.
In class, I just be being crazy.
Talking.
Hey, don't expose me. I'm Alyssa.
I'm Miriam.
And you're listening to Confluence Movie Reviews
On the Voice of Montbello Podcast.
Welcome to the Voice of Montbello Campus. My name is Alyssa.
My name is Miriam.
And I'm Aileen.
And for today's podcast, we're going to be reviewing the movie Coco.
And we're going to be sharing ideas about the movie Coco.
Okay, go ahead, Aileen.
The movie follows a 12-year-old boy named Miguel who accidentally transported to the land of the dead to find his great-great-grandfather to get his blessing.
The movie is fun to watch and shows how the kid's family doesn't like him singing, and they make parties for Dia de los Muertos.
The movie is about the Day of the Dead and how Miguel loves to play music, but his family does not allow him to, so he steals De La Cruz's guitar. Then he gets sent to the land of the dead, so he tries to find him to get his blessing so he could go back to the land of the living so he could play music. Also, Hector has to go to the land of the living so Mama Coco could remember him so he doesn't get forgotten. Okay, how does the movie show who you are, Aileen? How does it relate to you? Like, how does it, like...
Connect to me or something?
Like, how does it show who you are? Like, if you're watching it, how do you think it shows who you are? Like, let's say you're over here watching the movie and you see the dog being cool and your dog's being cool too. How does that show who you are? Like, does it make you happy? Or you know what I mean?
It connects to me because, like, it tells us how, like, we celebrate Day of the Dead and, like, what our culture is. And that's basically, like, the whole movie is basically what I do and, like, the celebration and everything. And, like...
Do you celebrate it on...
Yes, I do celebrate it.
Does your family, like, celebrate it with you?
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys, like, have, like, a big celebration or just, like, a small one with your family?
Yeah, just a small one with my family.
What about you, Miriam?
Same, just a small party.
What do you guys do? Do you eat food? Do you do anything?
Well, sometimes my mom makes, like, pozole, tamales,
Yep.
champurrado, and, you know, yeah.
Which one is your favorite? Like, out of what your mom makes, what's your favorite food?
Pozole.
Woohoo, me too.
That's good.
It relates, or it shows who I am because back in the past, like, some of my family members have passed away, and it shows who I am because like I celebrate it, and like it reminds me of my family in the past, and like it shows who I am because I'm like saving their memories and bringing them with me. All right, I have another question. What's your favorite song and how does it relate to you?
The song that I like is Remember Me because it was sad but happy at the same time, and like because it just like hits me, you know, because like
it hits you deep.
Yeah. The first time I listened to it, I kind of cried because it was like sad, you know. He was saying like goodbye, basically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What's your favorite song and why, Miriam?
I'll say Remember Me because it's like emotional. Because when I first listened to the music, I feel like emotional and stuff, and like I was about
like,
to
does
cry.
it remind you of your family? Like some of it?
Well, yeah, because like when I first listened to it, I got sad, and it reminded me of my cousin that passed away like a couple months ago.
My favorite song is Remember Me because like just like the title of the like the song, it's like Remember Me because like all your family members that passed away is basically saying to remember them, and I just felt like really sad when I listened to it or like when I watched the movie because like you're actually remembering them.
Yeah.
What characters can you relate to the most and why? Aileen.
The character that I can relate to is Miguel because I like how like he really likes music, and I also really like music. Like, I can listen to it, like, all day, like, with no distractions and everything. But, yeah, I can relate to him.
Can you relate to any characters in the movie, Miriam?
I'll say Miguel because, like, sometimes when I be doing my work from school, I listen to music, and, like, he likes music too. So, yeah.
The character I could relate to the most is Miguel because, like, he's like really active and really hyper, and he like listens to music, and I like listening to music. Like Aileen said, I could listen to it all day, and like his personality just like relates to mine because I'm like wild, you know, not like that, but like hyper.
I believe that.
Yeah, you're so hype.
In class, I just be being crazy.
Talking.
Hey, don't expose me. Yeah, but yeah, yeah. I have a couple more questions for you.
All right.
What is your impression when you first like watched it?
The first
Aileen?
The first impression that I had of Coco was kind of boring because like nothing was happening and everything. But until I got to the details, I was like, "Ooh, all right, like this looks like an interesting movie, so let's watch it."
Well, my first impression was like, ew, this is boring. I'm just about to get on my phone. But I was like, no, I'm going to watch it because it's starting to get interesting. So as I watched it, as the song came up and everything, it was just like, wow, you know. Miriam, what was your first impression?
My first impression when I saw the movie was like how you said it looked boring and everything. But once it got to the middle and at the end, it was getting emotional and more like, you know, yeah.
Yeah, I understand you.
Yeah.
Why is memories important to you? Like, why should you remember? Like, why is it important to you, Aileen?
I say it's important to remember because like it's like
sorry.
that's fine.
Like, remember your family and stuff. Yeah. Why is it important?
Let's say like they pass away or something, and like you didn't even get to say like goodbye or whatever. Like they needed you more than anything, but you weren't there for them. So like you gotta remember all the memories that you guys had because you know, like,
you never know when they're gonna go away, and you regret whatever you said or did to her. Miriam, do you have anything? And why is it important to you?
It's I think it's important to me. Memory is important to me because, like, I lost my cousin, like, not much months ago. And, like, I still have, like, memories of her when we used to hang out. And, yeah.
It's important to me because, like, let's say you're being mean to your cousin or whatever, saying, like, he wants to play with you or something. And you're just like, no, get out of here. I don't like you or something. Because I usually do that to my cousin because, but, like, one day he's not going to be here. And he's probably going to go away before me. And I never know that. And I'm probably just going to regret what I said to him. Or, like, with an actual family member, like, the ones that you're really close to. Because, like, what if you're, like, accidentally say something mean, and then one day, or that night, or that morning, you wake up, and they're just not there anymore. You never get to say goodbye. You never know when, and it's just, like, really, really, really not good. Mm-hmm. Why should you celebrate Mexican culture? Really?
You should celebrate Mexican culture because, like, if you're, like, Mexican or something, it's, like, really important because, like, that's your culture. That's what you were born to celebrate. That's, like, your life right there. But, yeah.
And you, Miriam?
I think why you guys should celebrate Mexican culture is because they have amazing food and, like, you know,
I know they have good food.
Yeah,
and have good music, and like everything be really good. I agree with both of you because the food, you know, like I just said, the music and everything, and like it's your culture. Like if you're Mexican, you should be like, I'm proud of you, Mexican. You know,
Coco is my favorite movie because, like, I like how, like, it teaches you, like, what people do and, like, what it represents and what it is basically about and, like, what people celebrate, you know, on that day.
Yeah, what about you, Miriam? My favorite, I think it should be it is my favorite movie, like, in Disney, because, like, it's basically talking about your Mexican culture, and there's not many movies that talk about it, so, like, you should be, like, proud of that movie.
What'd you learn about the movie?
What I learned about the movie? What I learned about the movie is you should be proud of who you are and, like, not hide it, because, like, what if somebody asks you a question, are you Mexican? And you're like, oh, no, because they're, like, they don't like Mexicans or something. You should be proud of who you are and not, like, hide it. And you, Miriam?
What I learned about the movie is that just don't be, like nervous
Afraid.
to tell. Yeah, afraid to tell people who you are and what type of culture you are and everything.
Just be proud.
Yeah, just be proud of yourself.
Any more
Mexican.
questions? Or if you do?
No, I don't think so.
No, okay. I guess this is the end. Bye.